Oh my God, how you guys? So I want to make sure this is my first time streaming in a while, and I want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. So I'm going to check it inside of my app. I am on my Rodecaster Pro, and it takes quite a bit for you to try to figure out how to do this thing. So give me 1 second. Let me just test this really quickly, and then we'll get right into the tutorial. Super duper excited to do. Oh, it is working. Okay, great. All right, guys. So, hi and hello. I am super duper excited for this tutorial because I said I was going to get back into trying to help business owners to leverage their business a lot better. All right. So this video is streaming all over the place. Okay. So I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on YouTube, and I'm even on Twitter. So hello to everyone. What I will say is if you are here and you drop a hello in the chat, then make sure you let me know who you are and where you're coming from. That way I'm not, ignoring any of you guys. If you have any questions as well, make sure you drop them in the chat. Now, disclaimer, I talk really, really fast. Okay. I talk really, really fast. I explain things really, really fast for the simple fact that I've been doing this for 9+ years. And I tend to think that everybody is up to speed like I am. Some of you aren't, but me being a teacher, I learned that some people learn at different rates of speed. Some of you are hands-on, some of you need to see it, some of you needs like a step-by-step, and I'm very aware of that. All right. So what are we talking about today? Today, I'm going to teach you guys how you can build a QR code flyer for your business. I did it this morning. I had Tech Thursday in the Bootstrapping Business and Ministry Clubhouse room. Yes, I'm still on Clubhouse, going on 3 years strong. But I say, you know what? I want a quick way to deliver products because we're talking about deliverability of your products and how fast somebody can get something is going to be key. Excuse me, going to be key in your business because people want things right away. They don't want to have to wait for it. They want them now. Okay. So I started thinking, what is the fastest way that people can get things now? Well, during the pandemic, we've learned that the art of the QR code and just being able to take a picture and go to whatever link you want to go to right away amongst many different avenues was the way to go. If you don't remember, during the Super Bowl, there was, I think it was the cryptocurrency coin that was bouncing around the television screen. And everybody had their phone, to include me, had their phone like, oh, we need to take a picture. What is it? What is it? We don't know what it is. And they broke the internet, you guys, off of that one little QR code. So if you had a QR code and you take that QR code flyer and you put it on a website or you put it on Instagram or you put it on your reels and somebody takes a picture, then your business can be distributed all over the place, which is the goal. Okay. So I started to Google, YouTube, of course, how do I make a QR code? And my favorite site came up. And that site was Canva, you guys. Canva.com, Canva.com. Okay. We're going to dive right into this. I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a screen share. And I'm going to show you the quick and dirty way of doing it. And I'm going to show you for those designers and graphic designers and those people that really like, fancy stuff. I'm going to show you how to do it for us as well, based on your personality type. Okay. And I'm not going to go directly into how to design everything, because Canva in itself is a whole beast. Okay. Just dive in there and learn. And for all my Adobe Photoshop people, you guys are the bomb, but I'm not going over there. Okay. Adobe Photoshop is like way too much to learn. And I would fall apart if I had to try to do anything on Photoshop. Right. So first, let me introduce myself, you guys. If you don't know who I am, my name is Rocky, or AKA Rashida Griffin, if you are my family watching this right now. And I have been a social media manager and marketer for 9+ years. I've been blessed with being able to work with Gary Vaynerchuk on a team, Gary V, to be his Facebook group moderator. And I've helped over 2,000+ clients make sales on Instagram and grow their Instagram, their community, their business, their engagement, etc. And marketing is in my blood. I have over 11+ businesses, thriving 3 of them that I'm doing. And I also do social media management to where I take over your account if you don't want to do it. If you're like, all right, Rocky, I don't want to do this. This is too much work. You do it. Guess what? I'm gonna do it with a fee, of course. All right. But I've also been attuned to making sure that I share all of this great information with you guys, because what I know is not everybody knows how to do certain things. All right. So what I'm going to start doing and what I'm going to start bringing, and shout out to my good friend Ashlyn Ray, because Ashlyn Ray has started going live again, and she really encouraged me to start going live again because she's the best. She was my first business coach, and she got me out there when I needed to get out there. She helped me start my business, so I pretty much owe her like my life. But she didn't want it, so so today, once again, we're going to learn Canva tutorial how to create QR codes. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you the QR code flyers that I made. What I did today was I said, you know what? I am diving into another part of my business where I'm focusing more on group coaching, one-on-one coaching, social media. I'm going to have those digital products, but I need to kind of get rid of them, get them out there, you know, so that people can see it. So I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and say, hey, you guys, like I have this downloadable, DM me the word reels, and then I will send you the link so you can download. The downloadable was 101 content ideas for Instagram Reels. If you guys don't know, I just recently had a client go viral, 5.5 million views, and she grew her Instagram account from 490 followers all the way up to 32,000 followers. She's not the only one. I had another client get 1.2 million views, and another one, she got about 800,000 views, and the social proof goes on and on and on. So with that being said, I know a lot about Instagram Reels. So I'll say, you know what? Let me go ahead and give them this free to where I can make sure that they get the downloadable when they want it. I'm not collecting any emails, so that makes it super duper easy for me. Okay, I'm not collecting emails. Therefore, if I'm not collecting emails, I can just shoot them the product. They can download it right away. All right, how am I going to do that? QR codes. All right. So what I did was I took my Instagram and I made this story. See if I can go back so you guys can hear it. Family, so I am just waking up, and guess what? I am about to switch my hopefully y'all can see that what I'm talking about, which means I need to get rid of some things. So what I'm giving away for you right now, if you message me, is 101 Reels content ideas before I put it in a package, and it's going to come with a price. So and my dog was going crazy, y'all. Reels right now, and I'll send you over 101 content ideas for your Instagram Reels. Do it now. All right, guys. So I took that and I said, you know what? I'm going to send you over 101 content ideas. And this is what I sent to them, you guys. I sent them this flyer right here. All right. This flyer, as you can see, let me turn off my ring light. Oh, Lord, y'all, why my whole life falling apart right now? Wow, if nothing crazy happens, then it is not Rocky's world. Let's just be clear about that. All right, let's get this together. If only, if only, if only. All right. Hold on, guys. Let me get my life. You know, for some reason, I could only think of the Kanye song. And it all falls down. I can't sing. But anyway, I just tried to turn off my ring light for you guys, and this is what happens. Anyway, so I got them this flyer. I sent it to them as soon as they said DM. I said DM me the word Reels, you guys. I sent them over this flyer, okay? And this flyer has the QR code as well as a mock-up of what the ebook looks like. So if they were to press their hands on this photo, okay, this will come up where it says open in Canva, open in Safari, add to reading list, so on and so forth. All right. So what I'm doing is when they open it up in Safari, what do they get? They get my downloadable right away for them to explore. Okay. And you can do this with anything. Okay. So there is my actual download that they got strictly off of the QR code. You could put website links in there. You can put discount codes in there, the link to your website in there. You can put whatever you want in there as long as it's a link. If it's a link to your landing page, you can put that in there. Now, again, where you get slick with this is when you start making Instagram posts with the QR code. All right. That's a way to be really slick with it as well. Okay. So let's get started. Let's dive in. I want to make sure that I swift with time, but not talking too fast so that you guys can understand. Okay. But we're gonna go into Canva. I'm going to share my screen so that you are able to see this. And we're gonna create one from scratch. I'm going to show you how to do it inside of the Canva app. And then once we do it inside of the Canva app, I'm going to do two things, you guys. I'm going to do it for the lazy people or the people that aren't like huge graphic designers. And we're going to do it for people like me that like to bling things out, make it look really, really good. All right. So hopefully you are prepared and ready. Again, I am trying my hardest to pay attention to all of the comments because I have so many phones open right now so I can get you guys comments. I don't want to miss anything. If you have any questions, drop it in. For some reason, I cannot see the comments in my streaming device right now, but that's quite all right. And if you guys could do me a huge favor, share out this video for those that may need it. All right. All right. So I got both of these opens just in case I need to catch your questions. All right, so let's go into this, you guys. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. All right, sharing the screen, and we're going to go right into Canva. All right, so I'm going to start from a clean slate on what the Canva app is. All right, so this is canva.com. All right. And in canva.com, you are able to see all of the graphics here. Let me see if my screen is showing. It's not showing. If you guys can see it, let me know. If you still can't see it, let me know that as well. From what I'm seeing, it's not showing, and that would be a bummer if it's not. Let's see. Select tab the preview, share. Again, this is my first time using this app, so we'll see how it goes. I really want you guys to catch this. I would hate to do a part 2 on this. All right, so it says, okay, it says it's showing, but it's not showing. View tab, Melon app. Let me see. Oh, I'm so slow, you guys. Boom. There we go. I am really learning this app. This is hilarious. So you should be able to see it now with me on the side. There we go. Well, boom. This is thebomb.com. All right. We back, y'all. We back. All right, you guys. So this is the Canva app. As you can see, I already have a ton of graphics that I make for myself and for my clients. Okay. So I am not a novice when it comes to graphic design. So I just love it. But I'm going to show you guys the quick and nasty way of doing it. Quick and nasty, quick and easy, whatever way of doing it so that you don't have to be stressed about, you know, I'm not a graphic designer and it's not fancy and, you know, this, that, and the third and, you know, everything, right? You don't have to worry about that because the templates are there. And also, if you are someone that wants to design it, I'm going to show you how easy it can be for you to design it for yourself. So you don't have to stress about it either. Okay. So I'm going to tag my coach because he tried to watch it earlier on my Instagram live. All right. So here's Canva. So the first thing you want to do when you get into the Canva app is design and set up your brand. All right. So as a business, as a whole, you should already know that your brand is everything. You should have your brand colors, maybe about 2, 3, 4 of them things. You should already know your logo. You should already know your type of fonts that you want to use. You should know all of that so that you can put this inside of your brand. If you have not had a brand manager or a brand designer. Hey, Coach Glenn, I had to ping you in here, Coach Glenn, because I wanted to make sure you got this off of me going live, but just messing it all up. So I'm doing a tutorial now. Excuse me. So you want to make sure that your brand is together. Okay. So when I go to brand, you will see that I have my brand kit here for myself and for my clients. Okay. So what I do is I click on here. I can upload my logos. I can upload my colors. My colors are not going to change. I can upload my fonts here. My fonts are not going to change as well either. Okay. So I have my pink, my white, my navy blue, and my black. My fonts are season and what is this one? This one is, I think, oh, okay, Merriweather. All right. So I have those in there. All right. So now we're going to go to home. All right. Now, whatever it is you're selling, you want to make sure you open it up in a tab already. Okay. So for me, I am selling my Instagram Reels workbook that is only $44. It's 44 pages and it's only $5 and it has explainer videos. Okay. I want to make sure that tab is open because when it becomes time for me to build my QR code, I want to just be able to throw it in there. Right. All right. So when you go into Canva, the first thing you should do is you should type in QR code. Now, if you are someone of a certain niche, business, brand, etc., then you can type it in for that niche business or brand, okay? So I'm going to put QR code and I'll just put life coach because for some reason that's the closest thing to business coach where it's like a coachy type of stuff. So I'm going to put QR code life. I just put life, life coach, okay? And what it's going to do is it's going to give me templates that are already made for me to input my QR code. All right. So again, if you are somebody that's like, I'm not a designer, here you go. Here's your cheat sheet. I just gave you your cheat sheet. Okay. Plenty of pictures with QR code placement. All right. So with that being said, let's just go with the easiest one. Actually, I'm going to type in pink, you guys. Y'all know I love pink. Let's make this a little fancy. All right. All right. So here we go. Da, 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 da. I keep eyeballing this one right here. Keep eyeballing this one. We'll see. During the pandemic, a lot of people have used QR codes as payment features because people didn't want to, give them cash or give them the card and, touchy, all that kind of stuff. So they decided to do the QR code, which makes it easier. When I go to my nail tech, she uses the QR code feature and I use it I pay all the time with my Cash App through that QR code. Okay. So this is kind of the same thing. All right. So with that being said, we are going to scroll. Let me just use this one because it's here and it's easy. All right. So this one is here. I'm going to click on customize this template. As I select customize this template, then I can again switch it to my brand colors because my brand colors are already saved in Canva under my brand kit. Now all I have to do is hop over to styles. Okay, right here where it says styles. Hopefully you can see it. Click on styles and then you will see there's two options here. Okay, there is the seasons, that's my font. Then it has colors with all of the different colors here. Okay, so let me make sure you guys can see it. You probably can't see it, but that's okay. We're gonna work this thing out. All right, so when I select colors, it's gonna change all of my colors on the brand from the brand kit to my color. So as you can see, it has already switched it to the hot pink, the black, and the white. Okay, because those are my colors. All right. And I'm not going to pay attention to the QR code here as of yet. I'm going to make sure that it works really good. Let me see. It looks like it's frozen, you guys. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing yet? Let me make sure. All right. So. Coach, I'm using Melon. I'm trying to figure this thing out. All right. So I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm seeing. So I'm watching it on another site and it looks like it's frozen on one screen. So let me go back and I'm going to stop the share and I'm going to reshare because I don't want you guys to miss any of this. All right, let's try this again. Screen, Canva, share. All right, there we go. We should be back. You guys should now see what I'm seeing. All right, boom, there we go. All right, so here we are. You guys, we have, let me close this one. We have now the Canva template with the QR code. All right, so I'm gonna have to edit this to make it fit to what I'm doing and who I am. So of course I don't need no lightning bolt there. I'll probably want an Instagram logo. So I'm going to click over here. I'm going to click on Instagram logo. I've been real good into the 3D logos because those look way better. So I'm going to hop over to the 3D logos and I'm going to pop this bad boy over here. Okay. I'm going to say, take this guy, move this guy up. Actually, I'm just going to change this around altogether. I already know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to set this here. Okay. And then I'm going to take out my favorite picture. All right. My favorite picture, of course, is myself. I'm going to take my favorite picture that I love. And I'm always sitting on top of this guy right here. Okay. So let me get my picture. And sometimes you need to take pictures, you guys, if you perfectly design them to where you look like you're sitting on something or you're standing on something or leaning against something. When you cut them out, you can use those to lean against the elements that I'm about to show you right now. Now, this picture that I took was in Japan. I was in Okinawa, Japan. I was on a graffiti, like a graffiti stairwell or something like that. And I was just sitting there like chilling, like, hey, y'all. So this is the picture right here. I'm going to take and edit the background to where I can cut the background out. Yes, Canva does that as well. So I'm going to click on myself. I'm going to go to edit image and I am going to remove the background. Okay. So while that's doing that, I'm going to drink some water. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. All right. And again, I'm trying to go as slow as possible. Flamingo. All right, you guys. So here I am. Here, I'm going to position myself to where I'm sitting on top of this logo. Okay, so I can make this as big as I want. All right, it's a little too big. All right, so I'm going to take this, shrink it down. I'm going to plump my butt right here on this logo. Okay, let me move her. I have this thing where when I do graphic design, I want to be centered. I want to be in the middle, or yeah, let's pop it down here. All right. Okay, now this is covering up my QR code. So we're going to bring that back here. All right, and I'm not centered, so I'm going to center myself. All right, and I'm going to bring this over. All right, and I'm going to say, and I don't like how this is just like that, okay? So let's just make this a little fancier. And I know I said I was trying to make this design really simple, but y'all, I can't do that. It's not looking right. All right, so now if I want to get some more itty bitty like Instagram logos, I can, like the little hearts or something flying up around here. I can go make it cute real quick and put little hearts right there. All right, they're white. We don't like white. White just doesn't mesh really well. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, here we go. A whole bunch of little hearts. All right, so I can take these little hearts. I can pop them around, and this is not my best design. Let's just be clear about that. All right, so I'm going to have this. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to duplicate it probably 1,000,001 more times. Make some more hearts, and I'm just going to throw them around randomly all over the place, right? Just so that it looks like it's somewhat decorated, somewhat curated. Whatever. All right, so enough of that. Again, this isn't the prettiest. So I'm going to put in my text what it is that I'm selling. You want to make sure that you're very specific and that you're really clear, okay? So I'm going to say, get your $5 Instagram Reels workbook today. All right, get your $5 Instagram Reels workbook today. Exclamation point. And then I'm going to drag this up. Now, here we are with the QR code. You're probably thinking, how are we going to get our link? All right, coach, no problem. How are we going to get our link into this QR code? I'm going to show you. Okay, this is a Canva trick that not a lot of people know about, but you can do it. So click on this QR code right here and delete it. Boop, gone. Now what you're going to do is you are going to go on the left-hand side over here. Hopefully you can see it. All right. The left-hand side over here, and you're going to click on where it says apps. You're going to type in QR code. Okay, once you type in QR code, you are going to select this QR code here, the white one. All right, so we're going to click on that, and it's going to come up with a QR code generator. Okay, just like it says, it's going to generate your QR code for you. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my link where these people are going to purchase, and that's my landing page. Okay, so I'm going to take my landing page link. I'm going to copy the link. And as you see on the left, it says add a URL. And we will create your QR code for you to add to your design. People can search the QR code. People can scan the QR code to reach the URL. So I'm going to pop my URL in there. That's not the whole URL. Let me go back up. Copy. Paste. All right, the whole link is there. I'm not done yet though, you guys. Although I love me a good QR code, that bad boy a little plain. It's a little pink. I mean, it's a little white. It's not pink, but you know what? I'm gonna let it fly for now. Now I can either delete this pinkness right here and change this a good old white. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna change this white so I can show you the QR code. All right, the QR code where it says customize. If you know your hex code by heart like I do, I'm going to put in my brand color as my QR code, FF0079. All right, and then if you want to shrink or raise it all the way up, you can. I like a little good old 1-inch, 2-inch margin. All right. So that people are able to scan it. Then I'm going to hit generate QR code. It is now generating your QR code for you to be able to use. This is now a usable QR code. So I made it pink. Once again, I can make it really big. I can shrink it down. So I'm going to shrink it down here. Okay. And I'm going to just paste it here. Now, this still looks a little plain to me, but that's okay. I'm going to put a little line for division. So go back to elements, click a pink line. All right, so I'm looking at all these little pink lines. So I'm going to pop that. I'll just pop this one in here. All right, boom. Move this up. Make this once again my brand color. All right. Get your $5 Instagram Reels workbook today. Now, granted, this ain't got nothing to do with these pictures. All right. I'm just making a QR code flyer so that you guys can see. But then I'm about to do a really fancy one in a second with the mock-up. Okay. So that you guys can see it. All right. So this is done, you guys. All right. So this flyer is now done. It is now complete. All you have to do is download it as a picture. So I'm going to download it. All right. I'm going to click share. Matter of fact, I'm going to download it off of my cell phone device so that you guys can see that the QR code is actually working. All right. So I'm going to go into Canva from your phone. That's another thing. If you have Canva on your desktop, you then can also get the design on your phone. You don't have to do anything. It just kind of bleeds over and you can get it right away. All right. So I'm on Canva on my phone, as you can see, one of my phones. And then now I am going to go to my design. As you can see, my design is here right now. Let me stop sharing so you guys can. All right, so as you can see, the QR code is now here in my Canva app. You can see the Canva app is at the top, okay? I'm now going to save this as a photo file, okay? If you have more than one picture, because there's 3 pictures in this file that I have, make sure that you select that you only want to download page number 1, because page number 1 is the one that you edited. All right. So I'm going to click done. I'm going to click download. It is now downloading my design. All right. And then while it's downloading my design, once I get that picture, you guys, watch the magic of the QR code. All right. So here is my QR code here. Boom. All I have to do is that person, when they want it, they can press it and hold down on it. Oops. Sorry. They can hold down on that QR code. And when they hold down on that QR code, oh, I don't even think I fully integrated, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Let me go back. QR code. Boom, boom. And I do realize you guys are just looking at me. All right. So as you can see, as I highlight this, it'll say open in Safari. So if I open it in Safari, then boom, they go directly to my landing page for my Instagram Reels workbook that I have just created. All right. So the QR code feature does work in Canva and it is absolutely amazing. All right. So I was going to do a design one and I'm not going to do it anymore because it is a lot of work. But I will just tell you, go into go into your YouTube and really look up Canva design, and it'll show you how to cut out people and how to do some of those things. Okay. So I'm just going to show you really quickly, share my screen one more time to show you guys really quickly the ones that I have created that I love so much. I shared them in the beginning. I'm still learning this thing, you guys. Okay, cool. I shared them in the beginning for you guys to see, but some of you were not in the room, but just so you can tell what it is that I did with mine. All right, so there's two types of girls that I always use on my social media graphics. It's the luxury, elegant, rich black girl, and it's the hood queen with the hoodie and the ski mask. All right, so the hoodie and the ski mask to me represents the fact that I am a bad girl, but I still want to be portrayed or seen as the good girl. Okay. Um, and then the elegancy is what I'm going to come into, which is $1,000,000. So I have that. So here you can see the one flyer that I have. I see you probably still can't see it as of yet. Looks like it may be frozen. This thing get on my nerves with this freezing. All right, hold on, let me see. Oh, no, I'm on the wrong screen altogether, guys. I'm on another Canva account. All right, let me go back. All right, so when you go back, let me open it up. You will see the little hood girls there, and then I did use a little luxury design fun girl. She was on the phone. All right, so here we go. This is a mock-up with my photo inside of an iPad. This little girl I got off of Pinterest, and I took away the background, and these are all separate designs as well. And then, of course, there's my QR code there as well. Okay. All right. So as I scroll down, there is another one. I did the same thing with her as well. I don't know why this keeps scrolling. Here we go. Oh, I see what's happening. It opens a new screen. No wonder y'all couldn't see it. I gotta learn this app, y'all. I gotta learn this app. All right, so here we go. Let's just share the actual window. Boom. All right, let's try it this way. I'm checking my Facebook. Okay, there we go. All right, you guys. So as you can see, here we go again. All right, so each of these elements are separate. See, I can move her. I can move my QR code. I can move this 101. I can move this. I have my mock-up for my digital products. Inside the digital product is it's an iPad frame where I put the photo in there, etc. Okay, so I have her as a QR code. I also have this girl that says, "Hey, girl, did you know Rocky has her Instagram Reels ebook on sale?" And then lo and behold, there's a QR code for the ebook. All right. So all of this, again, is only going to work, you guys, if you have your brand together, you have your business together. You should probably have some brand photos. You should probably have, all of that together before you start creating. You very easily can contact me. I will create them for you as well for a fee, of course. Or you can even hire on Upwork and Fiverr yourself and say, hey, I want a flyer with a QR code. And keep in mind, you can you can download these and then take them into Vistaprint or Office Max or Office Depot or whoever you want to take it into, and then have them, in fact, turn around and print them out so that you can have a pretty glossy picture for when you do events, when you are, networking with people, or, I have a pretty flashy car. So when people stop me, I say, hey, this is my business as well. Here you go. Or, hey, if you want to support, here's my Cash App. Because you can put any link in a QR code. Okay. Let's just be clear about that. Your PayPal link, when you want people to pay on your PayPal or your Cash App, you can take your Cash App, put it in a card. All of those things are possible with the QR code. All right. So first and foremost, thank you guys for being so patient while I learned this whole Melon app. I love it because, again, my coach, he uses this app, this desktop feature thing, and I do as well. And I want to stream in as many different places as possible. All right. So while you're on here, I need you all to go over to my Instagram account. Go follow me on Instagram. It's Social with Rocky, Social with ROCKI. Make sure you search me on the podcast, Social with Rocky in the podcast. I'm Social with Rocky everywhere, on YouTube as well. This replay will actually be on YouTube, Facebook. I'm not removing it. I'm not doing anything. So if you need to watch it again, slow it down, or if you need one-on-one strategy, I have a link for that that as well. I'll make sure that I drop you a link if you ask for it so that you can sign up. It is $47 because you're taking my time, but I will walk you through it step by step on how to do this yourself. All right. So have a beautiful, blessed day. Super excited that you guys joined me in this live. We're back. So love you all, and I will see you in these social media streets. Bye.